Welcome to the Midwest Collegiate Cyber Defense Competition. We host the CCDN for Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan, Ohio, Indiana. I'm going to go over a few links that help sponsors the MWCCD, which is CASIA, which is cssia.org, is the organization that helps sponsors the Midwest Collegiate Cyber Defense. For the Midwest competition website is MWCCDC.org. And now I'm going to go over the steps on how a Blue Team member access the MWCCD portal. So my first step is going to cyberland.morainevalley.edu, which now will take you to a login page. So if you're a first-time student who has not accessed the system, I'm going to show you the steps to go through. So you're going to put in your username, your temporary password that you had received from your state director, and then you're going to log in, and then it's going to prompt you to put in a new password, so go ahead and do that. And then it's going to ask for an email address. It's going to ask what your state or your time zone in, so you're going to go ahead and select your appropriate time zone. And it's asked for an email address. And now, once you put all that information in there, update your account, you'll have access to the system. So based on your schedule, you'll see here I have a pod that's reserved from 4 in the morning till 6:30. So you would just go ahead and click enter. And this will take you into the lab. And then from here, you can see the process is the system is now loading up for the first time. So as we wait for this to boot up, I'm going to go over a couple of things. So basically, here's the topology map. Okay, so the next tab is action, and action gives you the ability to scrub the device, pass recovery, power on, power off, recycle. Those are the different options you can do with any of the Cisco devices. For any of the devices or any of the servers, you can do is scrub, power on, power off. Scrub means basically you're going to clear, the image and bring it back to the default settings as you had received it during the competition. And then also here you can do the same thing. You can do the whole pod. So you can turn it off, turn it on, power cycle, pass recovery, scrub. You can do the whole thing for the whole competition. Just make a note, when you are doing the whole pod, you're not going to be receiving any scores. It's just the same thing if you're rebooting the router or the PICs. You're not going to be scored for services because those devices are going to be rebooted, because the scoring engine's in the core, so you won't be getting points for that. So just also another quick note for the 26X. Is roughly about 20 minutes to reboot. All the VMs basically reboot within 5 to 10 minutes. Here, under status, you can see how many users are connected to what device, that they're powered on. Under connections, it'll tell you who is currently logged in. One quick little note, when you click I am done, it will log you out of the system, so during the competition you do not want to click on that, as you will be done. So now I'm going to go back to the topology, and now I'm going to show you how to access the devices. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and click on the switch, the router, the Active Directory box. So you're going to have tabs that open up, or new windows depending on how you have your browser configured. I have mine to go in new tabs. So here, just click on switch, and now you can see I can do an enable password or enable I'm going to do an example show run. So here's just going to show configurations. Same thing with the router. Just click on the screen. Same thing. You can do enable. You can do show run. You can see that these guys have basic configurations that they need. And then here's an example of logging into a router or server. Right here, you need to click on Control Send, refresh the screen, and then shows you that you're connected. So, and then the password is change me. And then you can log in, and then here it shows a quick example of logging in and accessing the equipment. And then when you want to log out, you just click down here, and then you just go ahead and click log off, and then that will log you out of the system. And that concludes the demonstration of the MWCCDC system for the Blue Team. Thank you very much.